A Jimmy Brennan production.
I'm Jimmy Brennan, and this is my why video. I wanted to let everyone know why I'm doing this channel, why I'm creating it, and why you should give a shit about it. I'm Jimmy Brennan. I'm Irish Catholic on both sides of my family. I'm 2/3 Irish and 1/3 Scottish. I've done a lot of different things in my life, had a lot of different careers, and I've always known in the back of my mind that I wanted to be an actor. And I was born in Los Angeles, California, so it was in the proximity of my decision making. When I was younger, I moved around a lot, and in doing so, kind of lost touch with what I wanted to become and what I thought was possible based on the people around me, based on the people in my life and what they told me was possible and what wasn't possible. And so you start settling, one thing after another, and the next thing you know, your life doesn't look anything like what you had imagined it to be. And that can create depression and negativity and all types of things. And obviously nowadays that's more abundant than ever. People are fighting all the time. It's like, Facebook almost ruined some people's lives, right? Don't cancel me, Facebook. I'm sorry about that. I promise I won't say it again. But you get where I'm coming from. So I thought that by creating this channel, I could, number one, keep myself accountable and document the process along the way, evaluating myself and critiquing myself, of course. But then also I could maybe shed some light to other people and show them how I'm doing this and how it is possible, and that you don't have to live this hamster wheel of a life, and you don't have to answer to that manager that you have no respect for because you think that you're so much more talented than that person. And the truth is you probably are, but you're just not in the right place. I've had, truthfully, so many different careers, so many different jobs, so many different things that I've done, and then I had to repivot and change. And I was in commercial real estate for several years, and it was hard for me to let go of that because I felt like, and just like everyone around you says, well, if you stop, you're quitting and you're a quitter. And I'm telling you that you're not a quitter. If you're stopping something that you don't like and going for your dreams, that's not quitting. That's the opposite of that. The reason why I have so much confidence in this journey and documenting, and so you guys can all watch, is because I have literally opened up every single wrong door in my life, and I've gone down these rabbit holes that led me nowhere. Except for the one door that I needed to open, that God put in my heart a long, long time ago. And it took years of training and acting. So I worked with Globe Theatre, London-trained acting coach who's trained all over the world, worked as a professional casting director in Los Angeles. And Jane Kelly did so many things for me. Unfortunately, she's no longer around. And I could go on and on about all the things that she did for me. But the one thing that she did give me is that she let me know and showed me that I don't have to live a life that other people expect from me. And I don't have to live the life that other people want me to be. I can be and do everything that I want to do. It's just going to take a whole lot more hard work. If you want the best life, if you want a great life, you're going to have to work your ass off. And that's just it. Harold Meisner, probably the greatest acting coach of all time. He's got a quote and says, it takes 20 years to become an actor. So, if people hear that, they're like, maybe I want to be an actor. And it's a lifestyle. And that's the point. And I've gotten that. Now I'm almost 7 years into it. And now I realize that the process of acting is a transformation. It's a transformation of the soul. It's a transformation of who you are. It's not just to become a good actor, you have to become a good person. It is what it is. Recently I came across this article from 2009, written by a lady, Bronnie Ware, in theguardian.com. It was an article about how she was a nurse for people in the last stages of their life, last 4 weeks. And she documented and blogged about it. She asked them a series of questions. I'm not going to bore you with every single one of the questions, but the number one question that she asked, and the number one thing that people said when facing their impending death, was that they regretted living a life that other people expected of them. And they wished they had lived a life more true to themselves. So I'll end with this. A quote from the greatest book of all time that sold more copies worldwide than any other book. Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those that find it are few. I'm Jimmy Brennan, and this is my why.
A Jimmy Brennan production.